Hello and welcome to my live stream to soul music in December. And I'm very happy that we have a really special guest and a really special topic this month. Maybe some of you listened in the last month, and it was back in November, it was in German, and October was also German, now in English, because we have an international guest and we have an international topic. So welcome. For those of you who are new to this live stream, I'm streaming every Wednesday at 9 p.m. my time, and wherever you are, maybe in Brazil, it should be 5 p.m. And this live stream is about music. I call it my music lab, because I'm working every month with an artist on a song. We start, and today is the first day of the month, so we start today with a very new song. And within the month, we work on this song in a kind of ping pong between our homes, because we cannot play. We are stuck at home. And at the end of the month, and last Wednesday, we present a song. And also, the second topic of my live stream is the Vision Lab. I'm very interested, probably as you are, in topics, in ideas, in inspiration for a good and healthy life on the planet. And I would like to present to you this month's special edition, and we're looking to Brazil with maybe you read it, or if you're online, of course you know who's going to join us in a minute. And this is Paula Morelenbaum. She's one of my favorite singers ever, and will stay forever one of my favorite singers. She's just incredible, and I work and play with her for many years, and we are close friends, and it's wonderful to work with her and to have her here in the chat. And as this is kind of a German or a Brazilian German special, I also have my vision topic in this Brazilian German area, and also a very, very close friends from mine from back in the day when I was in school. Bettina Ignacio, also a great singer, and Markus Schmidt, the drummer. They're a couple, and they are Brazilian German, living here and there, working with the Amazon forest and people in the Amazon forest, and you will see this in the second half of the live stream. So there was a lot to introduce myself, to introduce you into the month of December. It's Brazilian German month, and I would like to welcome Paula Morelenbaum. She's already in the Zoom chat. I hope it works. I will turn to this other camera and see if we see Paula there. Hello, Paula. Can you turn on your audio again? I think you're still muted. Is that possible?
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Paula. It's wonderful.
Still clear here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a difference. If you would see the daylight here, there would be really, there was snow 2 days ago, and it's really cold days here in Germany. And I see in Brazil, it's the opposite, huh?
Yeah, we are becoming to the summertime, yeah. But it's not yet. It's hot now. It's raining a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But
and what about you? I think yesterday we talked briefly, and we found out that one of the last concerts we did before Corona was in Portugal. We did a tour in Portugal, and we played in Porto, in Casa da Música, one of the most beautiful halls. And you said since then there was only one concert in Brazil happening. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yes. This was 2 weeks ago, because since March, when I arrived here, they're locked down completely.
We are
and everything was closed. I think I felt so strange, because I was in Europe after our concerts. I stayed some days, and then when I come back to Brazil, when I arrived, I think my feeling is that I was the last person that could, was allowed to enter in Brazil, because everything was closing. And in 2 days was completely locked out, and we opened a little bit some months ago, and now it's becoming big COVID again. It's terrible, the moment is very, very bad now, this week special.
Okay. And I saw you do the same thing
climate change
that we do here.
and
we play music with our family, and sometimes we stream it. I saw you doing it with your husband, with your daughter, and you did these streams at home, right?
Yes, yes. This happens a lot here in Brazil. The lives, the people in home, and you know each one, and in making music. This was the way we could play, you know. And there are many festivals that start with this idea, and we were invited to be part of this festivals.
Good.
And what was nice in a certain way, because you know, it's not usual for me to sing with Dora and her boyfriend.
Yes.
You know, they are musicians, they are starting, you know, music lives. But then we are together in home, and then let's play together. And we did a group, you know, we formed a group. A quartet was very nice.
Maybe we have a trio. We have a trio here in my room. There's a drum set here, you can't see that, and there's a bass, and we call it shakshuka trio because the bassist was always calling cooking shakshuka. So it's a family band basically. It's incredible, huh? That
no, your family, I know your family. Everybody plays, you know, it's amazing. Violins and you know trombones. It's not the percussions, you know, something very impressive.
Unfortunately, a lot of people they don't.
So now,
well, but it's so nice this your idea, how to make this you know meeting with people during a month. I love this your idea. I think you will create probably many nice works, you know, with this idea.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and I'm so happy that we do this together. And maybe did you listen in the beginning already on your cell phone a little bit what I played?
Yes.
This is a little bit. You get an idea of where I'm going because I have these two pianos here. As you see in the full screen, and on one piano I have a specialty. I make it very dry with some kind of gum, so you hear a very dry piano. And
climate
the other
partnership
one.
was possible
And then,
because
course,
Constance declared something like a climate emergency state.
I want a globe like this.
And today I had to cook because I had some visitors coming, and while cooking, I was
some things
a little
what
theme.
we
That was my
try to do is
during cooking lunch. I wrote down some notes because I had an idea of a song that we could do, and then later I went to the piano and I found some
acknowledged
possibilities to play it. So I would love to play you this first idea
because this is a way to protect.
And I know you have to listen to it with a little delay because you probably listen on the cell phone. So I will get a little bit into it. You heard this first idea I did on this piano, then you will hear a bass, and then you will hear a melody. And of course this melody is yours, if you like it.
I think it's also
and then we can go from there and develop more. So I will play a little bit, the first idea.
So it's not like somebody, some people, this is like the Borari, our partners.
We had also the chance to visit them for 4 weeks, so have a real look and a really deep impression of what's going on there. And so we decided to help them with to build a cultural center and to build a health center. So they have a place for all their well.
Okay, I just heard that we had a video running. That's not the thing we want, but let me go from here. Okay. Paula,
Beautiful, beautiful.
you got an idea?
I love this idea.
Yes.
I love. I'm a little bit. I'd like to listen more because when you change the piano,
Yes.
when you change,
Yes.
was a little bit confused the sound.
Totally. Yes. Me too, actually. And I heard somebody just told me that there was the video that I want to play later. It was playing already in the stream, so there's a little confusion with the audio. But maybe you heard the idea, the toot, 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 and then there's a melody. So if you like this melody, if you can imagine to sing with this melody, I think it could be a good start for the song.
Yeah, of course. I can imagine something. I can imagine lyrics for this. You know.
Okay. Very
I
good.
can imagine. Yes. But I would like a lot if you could play one time again, you know, for me and for everybody that is listening, you know.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you the full thing again.
You play again, live. This melody is beautiful.
Good. Yeah, I can imagine your voice with it. And
This melody is
Yes.
very nice.
Yes.
I like a lot.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the moment is so strange, so crazy. I think I'm for me. I think I imagine for everybody. You know, I think it's the first time in our century,
Yeah.
that we are suffering for the same thing. You know, we in Brazil, you in Germany, you know, people in Africa, or you know. Everybody's suffering, you know, the
Totally.
same thing. This is very crazy because normally we suffer. The suffer is different, you know.
Yes.
I suffer for something
Yeah.
in my country, you for other reasons. But this time was so crazy, you know. I think that everybody's locked down and everybody's is not with friends anymore, and you know the difficulty to be together, and you know. And the difficulty to be alone, you know, it's very difficult to be alone.
Yeah.
It's not easy,
Yeah.
you know.
Maybe that's
So
a start.
I think this music is, you know, I'm feeling
Yeah.
the feeling of the song for this moment, you know.
Yes, I was starting, my first idea yesterday was a smooth song, but I thought this is not the time for a smooth song. This is something that really, I mean, there's some nervous thing in it, and also I have a second part which is a bit turbulent because it's just, where is this going? But as you say, it's a chance to feel the same and maybe to unite on a deeper level. You never know. It's good to know that everybody has the same problem nowadays.
Yes.
Good. So Paula, I will send you, of course, this stuff as audio files, and we will go from there. And for people listening, they will see you next week here again, and then we will present where we go. And over the next 4 weeks, we'll work together on this.
Wonderful.
Good.
Let's make. So you have the A, and you have a B also.
I have a B in my back pocket, but I need to work on it a little bit. And of course, I have I have some ideas for my electronics and for my gloves. But I can work on it. I want to, you know.
But you didn't play the harmony also, just sometimes.
Yes,
now
of
you
course.
play just the melody.
Yes. There's a.
So you are working on the harmony also.
Yes,
Is it?
totally. Yes,
Okay.
on the bass, maybe percussion. Let's see.
Yeah. Percussion, you know, is my. Let's the percussion with me, okay?
Okay. Percussion goes to Brazil, okay. Good. So I
Oh,
would say
beautiful, beautiful,
yes,
beautiful,
let's
beautiful.
let's talk later or the latest next week and
Okay.
say hello to Rio. I hope to be back soon and
I'm waiting
thanks.
for the song. Send to me because
Yes,
I want to
I will.
listen more.
I will.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
So
Paula.
we are saying bye bye.
Yes, we're
Saying
saying
bye
bye-bye.
bye.
Yes, absolutely.
So bye bye to everybody. It's very nice to be here, and I am looking forward next week.
Yes. Okay. And I will continue in the other
Beijos.
camera. Bye-bye, Paula. Bye.
Beijos. Ciao.
Ciao. Okay. That was wonderful to play this to Paula. It's a bit complicated for me here to play something in the computer and to have this, her hearing that in Zoom. I mean, this is sometimes a miracle how all these things work, but I'm trying my best and I hope you have a good sound and a good image. I have a great technical boss here. It's my son Lino. He's really becoming the boss here in the room. And today it's really going smooth. Sometimes we have problems here, but today is really going well. So I would like to continue with the second part and then play some music for you. I have another song prepared. But before I go back to music, I would like to introduce to you Bettina, B. Ignacio, and Marcus, my friends who have founded this Pro Amazonia project. And they prepared a little video and it's very well explained, so I don't need to say anything else about it. Please feel introduced to Pro Amazonia. And I have to switch here to this side and hope that the video starts. Yes.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
We are B. Ignacio.
And Marcus Schmidt.
And
Thanks so much, Paula and Ralf, to give us the opportunity to be talking here about our project. So we are musicians. I'm a singer.
I'm a drummer. And yeah, thanks Ralf and Paula. Great artists, great people,
Obrigada.
great energy. Muito obrigado.
Yeah, so we would like to talk about Pro Amazonia. Pro Amazonia.
Pro Amazonia is an association that exists now since 1 year and some months, so it's relatively new. But we had some great things going on, and it's about climate change and defending human rights. Today we're going to just give you a small overview. Well, we thought how we could talk about it in just some small time, and we thought that the main thing is that it's everything about the forest. This is how it started, with the concerns about the forest, the deforestation, and as it's all so much connected, because you protect the forest, you protect the indigenous people who live there. You can protect the forest by protecting the indigenous people. And then there's all the other things from the outside, because the reasons for the deforestation are not made by Brazil or by the indigenous people, as we know. It's just there's international reasons so then everything connects, but it all comes down to the forest.
When we started with the project, I was very upset because there was this message, the Amazon is burning, and people was afraid that they will not get their shoes or their clothes. So yeah, well, they really didn't get it, that the forest is burning and not the store. So I think we have to talk more about it.
Even more. Well,
Even
some
more.
people are
Yes.
talking a lot about things like this, and there might be a lot of people listening right now and they already know about all the problems, but there's unfortunately a lot of people they don't. So part of our idea is to inform about what's going on in the Amazon. And I'm gonna just mention some things that went into this into our work. There's a climate partnership, which is like a very important part of what we do. There's a climate partnership between the city of Constance and our indigenous partners in the Amazon, in the state of Pará, in Brazil.
Alter do Chão.
Alter do Chão.
They call Borari.
Yeah. And this climate partnership was possible because Constance declared something like a climate emergency state in June 2019, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So, and what is some things what we try to do is giving political support to our indigenous friends by supporting them fighting for the recognition of their already acknowledged territory, because this is a way to protect it, at least a little bit. And then it's also about self-recognition and encouragement for the indigenous people, for self-recognition of them being indigenous people.
I think it's also very important that our partners, they are there and we can talk to them. So it's not like somebody, some people, this is like the Borari, our partners.
Mm-hmm. We had also the chance to visit them for 4 weeks, so have a real look and a really deep impression of what's going on there. And so we decided to help them with to build a cultural center and to build a health center, so they have a place for their their culture and their knowledge about health and medicine, which is amazing, of course.
Yes.
And so we have, as we said, we have lectures about the situation in Brazil. We did lectures there about the situation in Germany. So it becomes a real exchange in not only one way direction.
And it's also important to say that our group, the group Pro Amazonia Constance, is like more than 15 people. And we are active people, but you can also support it as how do you say, Mitglied, passives Mitglied, yeah, as a member. Another project we did, it was Corona Help.
Yeah, this was when we heard that the indigenous people are not able to stay at home because they have no resources, they have no money, they have no food. So we did some packages. So we made it possible for 400 families to stay at home for 1 month, which was great in the really high times of Corona spreading a lot among the indigenous people.
Today we are not able to be there, but we really hope that we will be able to join you. And
join in a conversation also.
Yes.
And we're going to talk in the 3 more Wednesdays of December. We're going to go deeper in some details. We want to talk about what this does for the Borari people in Brazil. And we're going to talk about on another Wednesday what it does for the people here. Because there's a lot of benefits and advantages for both sides. So we are really happy to be here and take part of. And thanks again, Ralph, for this great platform you are doing and giving us this chance. And so hopefully see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, so have a great time. Boa noite.
Bye.
See you.
Okay, thank you, Markus and Bettina. Let me mute this for a second here. Thank you, Bettina and Markus. That's very interesting, and maybe if you saw my first issue in October, there was Andreas Dörne talking about soil, about the health of soil, and I think the forest is at the same state of importance for us all. So as Paula said, it's something that unites us. We depend on this, and I think it's an extremely important project to work there in the Amazon forest that is kind of the lung for the world. I'm very curious. Next week, today they have a concert, Bettina and Markus, but next week I will have them in a Zoom call, and of course we will go more into detailed information. It's super interesting, and it's something you really don't get to hear anywhere else. So now you tuned in for a music live stream. Today there was a lot of talking, but it's important to start the month, to get going. I chose a piece that I play here quite a lot, that I want to play for you for the end, and it's my first collab song that I did here in my studio when I started my live streams, and it's just fun to play, and I would like to show it to you. So thank you for joining in. I hope you come back next Wednesday. I hope you put a thumbs up for anything you saw if you liked it, and subscribe to my channels and whatsoever. You know the game, but it's important for me, and it's important for the people I invite, that these things are amplified, and I really think they are important and worth to be amplified in the internet. So thank you. Enjoy my piano music now, and then have a great evening, and see you on next Wednesday.